There are so many videos that go into every little technical aspect of this drone, but this is not one of them. But I have to say, at the beginning of this whole thing, I really just wanted a video that kept it simple and told me what I really wanted to know, which is building a drone hard? Am I gonna break it immediately? Can I fly it like an absolute psychopath? That's how, I wish I could say it like that, but I don't think I can. Let's just start with the problems I had building this thing. So first of all, stuttering is And just to top things off, at the very end of the build, Mr. Bardwell himself tells you to take the top plate.
Next, we grab the top plate,
put it on, screw it in. And that's like the most exciting thing in the world when you spend 2 days building this stupid thing. And I put it all together, and then in the tutorial he says, hey, just one last battery test before we go out and we try to do a hover test. I plug in the battery, and immediately the whole thing goes up in smoke. Come to find out, I screwed directly into the capacitor, and I ended up actually melting some of the carbon fiber. So when he tells you to put that little capacitor near the camera, just make sure you don't screw into it, because it can kind of get up there. Be careful. Anyways, the kit comes with 2 capacitors, and let that be an allegory in the world of FPV, because where something breaks, there's always a new one, I guess. It's not a very good motto, but it works. It's really hard to build if you've never built anything like this before, but insanely rewarding, especially when you can fly it the way you can fly it, which you'll see later in the video. But prepare for war, because it's coming. Mainly, you'll just go through like a ton of propellers. At least if you're flying it like me, you're gonna rip through some propellers. Aside from that, I have put props on upside down and completely blown the flight controller. And I thought it was the speed controller, so I replaced the speed controller, even though Bardwell said,
no, you fried the flight controller.
I don't know why I went against him, but I replaced the whole speed controller, even though that wasn't the problem. So that's another great thing about this. If you break it, he made the kit, and he live streams constantly, so you can just go in and ask him, and he'll know the exact problem. It's kind of crazy. But let me just reiterate how physically tough this thing is with a little crash compilation. Alright, chapter 3 is arguably the most important, which is, can I fly it like I'm in a sim? A lot of the videos from some of the best reviewers out there, they don't really fly it like they want to rebuild it in an hour, and I get it. I had never flown anything but a sim before, so the first time I flew, I just treated it exactly like I was straight out of Steam, just flying around in liftoff, and it went pretty well, so that's enough of me talking. To commemorate this beginning of my channel, my first drone, and how much I love this thing, I was thinking we could go outside and pull together everything that I've been working on for the past month into one line and really push the limits. And if it breaks, I guess we can fix it. Welcome to my second home.
Alright, it's about to rain. The weather's very moody. It's very sad and scary out here. So I only have one take at this. Let's see if it works.
That was insane. Okay, there's this awesome video by Alvi FPV talking about the FPV flow state. I'll link it in the description. It's a pretty funny video. FPV is a hobby where nothing goes right a lot of the time. And I spent the past 2 weeks having that happen to me. Breaking stuff, like one of my drones was completely submerged in water. My next video will be about that. Things just do not go according to plan. And today, things did. And that is the best feeling in the world. When I went through that shopping cart, like my heart absolutely stopped. And when I was on the other side, like, okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys like flying content as much as I do, I'm gonna be posting again. I have a couple hilarious video ideas that either are gonna work and be great, or I'm gonna fail tremendously, which will also hopefully be entertaining. So you should stick around and subscribe, and see you in the next video.